I think it's going to be about supply chain continuity. So in order for corporates to survive, in order for them to grow, in order for them to become more efficient, they need to ensure that their value chain remains something that they can rely on. So I think supply chain continuity has been one of the biggest themes for me. We've seen things like vertical integration and to a degree horizontal integration. We're seeing clients starting to look at different ways of ensuring the shortest path, the most reliable path in getting a vessel or air freight or trucking down to bring in their goods into a particular market. That would be one of the key points that resonated with me, at least in terms of my client experiences in the rest of what I do at the bank.
And we all know that there's massive challenges in solving for working capital needs of SMEs on the continent. Typically and historically, commercial banks and other environments looking to solve for that space haven't been particularly good at it. We've been very good at solving for corporate clients' needs. And if you look at sort of the working capital needs of small businesses, some of the solutions that we've designed previously, the way that we've thought about risk appetite previously, doesn't necessarily resonate with SMEs.
We operate in a really challenging continent. So Africa is really, really challenging, and for a number of reasons. For me, I think the opportunity is certainly at a continental level, coming out of the Kenyan, East African markets. We operate in an environment where we have the benefit of diversification. So what happens, any challenges coming out of the East may not be as similar to those coming out of the West or the Southern and Central. So we do benefit as an organization at Standard Bank to diversify those risks across multiple of those markets. But certainly the year ahead will be challenging. I mean, the signs are there that it will be challenging. However, I think if we're able to continue with understanding that market, having presence on the ground, understanding our client base, we will certainly come out of what may be a very difficult year ahead of our competitors.
I think there's a number of opportunities, and I think it really comes down to suitability for purpose. So it's understanding the client's need and then seeing what solutions would meet their needs best. For example, a large buyer's key input suppliers have liquidity, we would look to implement a supply chain finance solution. In other cases, if there is a need to promote supply chain continuity and ensure that supply chains operate optimally, by providing risk mitigation solutions, we can look to provide bank guarantees, import letters of credit, LC confirmations, etc. So I think there are huge opportunities which stem from this particular dynamic and this trend.
The mega trend remains technology and digitization. But in looking at that, it has to be cost efficient for the client and cost efficient for the bank. And what that actually does drive is a collaboration between the financial services sector, us as commercial banks, and then potentially some of the fintechs. Importantly, and attached to that, what you actually get out of it is the potential for inclusive banking, potential to be able to deliver something different, something unique, something in a really diverse and dynamic environment to the SME client. And thereby banking the ecosystem. Yeah.